YouTube is happening. It is Thursday, March 20th, and now we need to talk about the NHL. There are a bunch of games on the slate today, like 14 of them. Look at that, so many games. Wow, everyone's playing. Then tomorrow we got one. Man, hilarious. So everybody and their mama gonna play today. So we're gonna talk about that. Little recap of yesterday, shall we? We had 2 plays yesterday. Popped up right there. Colorado did not win, but Dunn did get 2 shots on goal. So it was a 1-1 day. It's a split. We'll take it. We move on. So if you want the plays typed out for every sport, or if you want access to the sheets, do your own research, all you got to do is join the HQ. Simple as that. So enough of that. We have 1,000 games to talk about today. We can't waste time today. It's a busy day. So let's go ahead and jump to that first game right now. All right, first game is Colorado and Ottawa. And we can see it is currently basically a pick 'em with a 6.5. Let's pop on over here to the schedule. Nope, to the goalies. Yep. Let's see. Scott's in line is 2.7, 2.49. Scott's the backup. He's still pretty good overall. Nothing too crazy there. Both offenses top 3 right now. That's a lot of goals combined. Defense is good. Defense is mid. Backup goalie for Colorado should affect this. So what are we looking at? 6.5 with some juice on the under. Oh, interesting. Let's go over to the yeah, shots is a thing too. That might be the way to go. Colorado shots versus Ottawa. They give up a lot of shots. So let's go to props. Link. This is Outlier. Link in the pin comment. Click it. Slime. Get you a whole week for free. So let's put it on Avalanche Senators, and then we find. We want shots on goal for Colorado. We probably see right there. I don't care about that because we have recent numbers that show that Ottawa is 30th in the league. So he's doing this. Not the best numbers. Not the best numbers overall. So, I mean, he's hitting there. He did have 6 last time he faced him. So, that could be a move. That could be the move. I want a Colorado shot on goal. That's what I'm going to go with. So, it's not the best one, but I think that's what I'm going with. We're literally going for matchup purposes based on how many shots Ottawa's giving up recently. 31.2 is a lot. So, all we need to do is Ross to get 2 of them. All right, I think Ross can do that. So, let's take Ross over 1.5 shots on goal. Yeah, it's breaking the rule a little bit. I see that hit last 10. He's only getting that, but we're basically going for the matchup. That's what we're going for this one. So we're going to take Ross to get over 1.5 next. All right, game 2 is going to be Calgary and New Jersey. We can see it is 175 New Jersey with a 5.5 total. Head over to the goalies. 2.62 expected, 2.45 expected, confirmed. Nothing too crazy there. Let's look at the numbers. Both offenses, bad. Both defenses, mid. Goal diffs, bad. Shots just bad all around. This is not a good game. This is not good. Let's look at the props. Any good props here? If we want to take an under, but I'm not really wanting to take unders with those defenses, to be honest. Jacob is a good goalie for New Jersey. We could take an under for like Frost or something, the under point. We could take this if we want. Let's look at it. 160 under points for Frost. New Jersey's giving up 3.2 goals a game right now. I know his goal to give is 2.45, but that's a lot. That's 20. If I'm taking under, I want top 5 defense right now with a beast goalie. That's what I want. And I'm not seeing it here. I'm not seeing anything I'd even take here, really. The shots on goal over is bad. Terrible matchup. Under is a terrible matchup. Yeah, nothing. Under shots for Coronado, I don't know. He's hit some. Yeah, I think the smart thing here is just, we got 14 games. We can pass on a few games today. If it don't look good, don't chase it. It's okay. Pass. Next up, we got Toronto in New York Rangers, and it's Rangers 125 with a 5.5 total. We have goalies. We have Anthony expected. Igor's confirmed 278, 239. Let's see numbers: 10th in offense, 23rd in offense, 5th in defense, 24. So they cancel each other out. Neither team's getting that many shots. Toronto gives up a bunch of shots. New York is mid. So nothing standing out here. So let's see if there's a prop we might be able to take, because so far, not loving it. We got a bunch of middles. There's a green over shots on goal for Will. We could work with this. Let's see. Is it good numbers? Are the numbers good? That's some good. You had a 0 there. Ugh. Let's see. The last 10, he's averaging 1.9 with a 2.4 last 5. Head to head, averaging 1.6. I don't love this. I don't love it. I'm just not liking it. This isn't good, is it? Not many good props. I think I'm going to pass this one too, because there's just nothing standing out telling me to take a direction. So pass, move on to the next one. All right, game 4 is going to be Florida and Columbus, and we're sitting on Florida 185 with a 5.5 total. Let's see, goalies 2.5, 3.04 for Elvis is confirmed. So advantage for Florida there. Florida's defense is nasty. We just know that they are. Offense is mid, same as Columbus, but their defense is bad. So there's your difference as a defense, clear as day. So far, I'm leaning Florida. That's something I would lean to take, obviously. These numbers are terrible. Wow, some of these are great. Wait, under, over, Sam Bennett over against that defense. That sounds good too. That sounds really good. We can look at that, see how he's done. Seth Jones shots on goal. Yeah, they're giving up 31 shots on goal a game. We could look at that as well. That could be a play. Sam has done well recently, so we'll leave Sam alone. So we have either Florida money line, and then we have 2 props for Florida. It's the only ways I would even go. You're averaging 1 point a game. Yeah, head-to-head, you've scored in 3 out of the last 4 against Columbus. That's not bad. They're giving up 3.6 goals a game, which that is at least, almost 9 to 12 points. Potentials, not bad. And then Seth Jones shots on goal 2.2 is not good. Head-to-head, not good. Okay, so we'll take them off. So basically, we got Bennett to get a point, or we got Florida just to win the game. They're both about the same juice, so it really doesn't matter. I think Florida's averaging 2.8. Their goals are a little, I think I want to lean. I trust Florida's defense more than anything. I trust their goalie. I think I'm going to stick with Florida money line in this one. So, Florida money line. We're going to take that and move on to the next one. Next, so we got Montreal and the Islanders. Let's see, where did I just saw them? Scroll. There they are. It is 130 for New York with a 5.5 total. Let's look over at these goalies. 271, and it is confirmed at 272. So they're the same. There's no difference in the goalie so far. Numbers, Montreal's playing great. New York's playing mid. Basically 2.7, 3.5. Montreal's looking better. Montreal is plus 110 today. Interesting. Let's look at the props. Anything good here? Well, it stops about right there. You see a bunch of yellow. What is this 100? 23rd. Bo shots on goals. Not bad. We took that last time and Bo hit. Bo hit nicely for us. Suzuki's always fun. We'll see. Anything up here? Duclair and Bo under 100%. Not great matchups. Not great at all. So we're going to leave those alone. Points. Hasn't done well recently. Dobson assists. Not good. Not got a good matchup. Madison points. No, I think we have one good potential play here, and it's going to be Bo. And he's 3.4. That's good. I can work with this. Head-to-head, he has success against Montreal. Yeah, we can take that. Montreal's giving up 27.6 goals or shots on goal a game. He needs 3. Yeah, and he's been getting the most on the team recently, so we'll take it. We'll go HORVAT over 2.5 shots on goal and move on to that next one. Next, so we got Philadelphia and Washington, and where is it at? Right there. It is Washington 250 with a 5.5. Ooh, big spread. Let's see what the goalies look like. Samuel 302, 265 for Charlie. Charlie is confirmed. Good deal. So looking at the numbers, Philadelphia is not playing well. That's why they're 2-7-1. And Washington 7-3. I see why it's 250 Washington. It makes complete sense. That offense versus that defense, not good. That defense versus that offense, not good either. Washington clearly looks good. Let's look over at the props. Anything look good in this one? Well, Philadelphia's given up 3.8 goals a game in the last 10. They're only scoring 1.6. Washington's scoring 3.5. So they're 3.5 versus 3.8. We could probably assume there's going to be 3 to 4 goals scored, which means there's probably going to be about 10-ish points. So we could take a point for Washington. We could take a shot. I don't want shots on goal. I want Washington points. If anything, it feels like an Ovechkin day, doesn't it? Feels like a day he might even score a goal. It'd be a good day to do it, right? It'd be a good day. I might just roll the dice on it because he has such a particularly nice matchup. Yeah. You know what? This might lose, but I don't care. I'm going to go for it. Yeah. Because otherwise, we could take something like Tom or Dylan points. We could take something like that. If we want to be safer about it, we could. We could take this one. Could. Head-to-head, you see, he always does pretty well. It's in the 180s. We can work with that. That's probably smart. If you want to have fun, you could take a bet, you can get a goal. But I think the smart thing would be to take. Yeah, let's take old Dylan here to get us a point. Let's see, over 0.5 points. Nothing crazy. Just he does. That's his head. That's his last 10. That's his head-to-head. Pretty good stuff. Great setup. 29th defense at 3.8. I like it. We'll take that next. Next up, we got Vancouver and St. Louis, and it's St. Louis 140 with a 5.5 total. Looking at the goalies, 253 for Kevin, 281 for Jordan. Jordan's confirmed. That's nice. Offense and defense is way better for St. Louis. They've been cooking 7-2-1 versus the 5-5 average for Vancouver. Both teams do not give up many shots on goal, though, and Vancouver doesn't even get many shots on goal. So I'm leaning, just straight up leaning St. Louis on the money line, but we'll see if there's a prop we like. Let's see. Anything good? Well, Robert Thomas under shots on goal. He's just not been doing anything, huh? He was for a while, and he kind of stopped. Everything else is kind of mid. A lot of overs. I don't know. Over against a 20th ranked defense with a 2.53 goalie. Not really feeling that. Dylan Holloway, 1.5 shots. Vancouver only gives up 23 a game. I don't know if I like that either. So I think this is a good matchup. Like, look at that. That's a good matchup. And then the only difference is they're slightly better. But then if you come over here, it's kind of negated because he's slightly better from the goalie side. I think the smart thing here is to pass on this one because there's just no clear. Like I lean St. Louis, but a little bit. So we'll pass on this one. Let's move on to the next one. Moving on to Anaheim and Nashville. And we got 170 Nashville with a 5.5 total. Head over here to this. Lucas 296, Autos 294, both average, nothing stands out. A bunch of mid so far. Bad defense, bad offense, bad defense, mid, literally cancels out. The only thing is they get shots up and don't give up shots. That versus that, 31.7 is hilarious. They're even worse than Chicago. Usually Chicago's down here at the worst, so hey, whatever. Two Nashville shots on goals where we're going right away. Come on, I mean Nashville shots on goal. Wherever he is, Riley, Riley shot. Who did I just call him? Rioli. 2.3. He had a lot of volume. Let's see. He either pops off or he doesn't. That's the risk. But hey, you know the numbers are great. They allow 32 shots on goal a game. Like, come on, is he the only choice we have? I'm not taking 2.5. So yeah, that's got to be the only choice. So it's gonna be O'Reilly's. LY 1.5 shots on goals to play. We're literally going to expose that matchup. We're going to try to. They're good at this. They're absolutely woeful at this. So we'll take that next. Tampa and Dallas. That's a fun matchup right there. Let's see. It's Dallas 120 with a 5.5. Let's see. 224, 255. Look at that. This beast matchup. Let's look at the numbers. 2 versus 5. That cancels out. 12 versus 23. That kind of leans Tampa. They don't get shots up. They shut them down, and that leans Tampa. So we got a couple small leans to Tampa. We got a goalie lean. We got an offensive lean. We got a shot lean. It's all minimal leans. It still could go either way. I don't know if it's enough for me to want to take Tampa 105, but if there's no props, I might just do it. Let's look at the props. Ooh, we got under. Look at all the red. So really under, over, under. Shoot, I don't want to. I'd rather take Tampa money line than under. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna take Tampa. Can I get Tampa plus 1.5? 240. Damn. All right, Tampa money line. We're going for the underdog money line win. Tampa plus 105. Next up, we got LA and Chicago, and we got 265 for LA. Ooh, 5.5 is our total. That's a big spread. It's at Chicago too. I might take Chicago plus. We'll see. Darcy versus, well, hell, that's a matchup, isn't it? 216 versus 312. That's a full goal difference, man. All right, numbers. Offense is terrible for LA, but defense is terrible for Chicago. It's kind of, yeah, push. Shots are good. We could get LA shots on goal versus Chicago. That could be a thing. We could just take Chicago plus, like, we probably get 2.5 if we wanted to. I don't know if LA can win by 3 goals because can they even score 3 goals? That might be a play. Let's go look. Come over here and look. We want the match details. Open new tab. Play team props. King goals. No, nah, game lines. Let's go game lines. Because then we just rely on Chicago to score a goal. Alternate puck line. Chicago. Plus 2.5 is 224. Now apparently they have only hit 7 of 10 on this line. Might be a move. It could be the move. It could be. We could get a plus 2 for 174. That way, if they lose by 2, we push. That might be okay. I'm okay with that. We'll see if we have any props or anything that looks good. A lot of deep red. We got a green. Under points for Connor. Their offense is kind of good. They get 3.1 goals. I don't really want to touch that. Man, these unders are the ugly unders. Like no good unders so far. Everything's bad. Okay. You know what? We're going to do that. We're going to take the weird one. We're going to take Chicago. Over here, we're going to take this Chicago plus 2 because 224 is a little juicy for me, but plus 2. LA is only scoring 2.3 goals. So if Chicago can score a goal, we're probably good. So at least guaranteeing a push. So we'll take Chicago +2 on the line. So we'll take that and move on to the next one. Next up, we got Winnipeg and Edmonton, and it's Edmonton 120 at home with a 5.5 total. Looking over here, Connor, number 205. Look at him back over the twos. 284 for Stewart. Clearly, Connor statistically way better. Both offense versus defense. That's an Edmonton lean, and that is a Winnipeg lean. 1 versus 9. That's a nice matchup. 21. Everything's close. There's nothing really standing out except this defense versus offense. Yeah, the biggest advantage is going to be in goal. That's the only advantage I'm seeing so far. Any props is really standing out saying take me. Under 1, everything's under. Why? I don't. Number one versus over. I guess we're not taking it over today. Under 10th, I guess you could, but under against a 284, not loving that. Under points, bunch of red. Everything's pretty close in this one. I think we're going to rock with a pass in this one. I'm just not feeling it. There's no good props. We come back here and look, like I said, everything's pretty close. This is a nice little matchup. The only difference is Connor's in net, and that's it. That's the only thing that really stands out. So, and Stewart's not bad. He's not bad, but Connor is Connor, obviously. But smart thing, I'm going to pass. Next. Buffalo, Utah. We have Utah 175 with a 6.5 total. Looking at the goalies, UPL and Cattle 2-5, 316. UPL is starting to struggle a little bit. He's fallen off a little bit. Not good. We're leaning Utah money line already, especially with Buffalo's numbers. They're the worst defense in the league. They're 361 for a reason because they can't stop nothing. 4.3. Come on, UPL. This is mainly you. I mean, obviously your teammates should be helping too, but damn. And Utah is just mid right now. They're just kind of mid. That's why they're 5-3-2. So nothing terrible, but nothing great. So far we're definitely leaning Utah money line. I'm leaning like Utah points, maybe like a I took Gunther assist. Alex is still under. Oh, he's gonna break this streak eventually, and I don't want to pay to find out because look at that, it's 200 now, 190, 188. Like, yeah, you have fun with that. I'm not messing with that. I think this one we're just gonna straight up take Utah money line because they're at home. They're at home, which matters a lot, apparently, in NHL. But the fact that we have terrible Buffalo on the road, and then the goalie's just not great. Yeah, give me Utah money line at home next. Boston, Vegas. That's a fun one. We have Vegas 275 with a 5.5. Ooh, let's look. Jeremy and Aiden. Aiden is confirmed at 254. Jeremy's at 3. Aiden, look at Aiden getting those numbers up. That is impressive. Aiden's balling right now. Let's see. 361, 532, 28 versus 11. That's Vegas. That's Vegas. That's a push. That's Vegas. We got a bunch of Vegas leans. Vegas goalie lean. Vegas is 275 for a reason. Better at home. I don't like money line. That's a pricey money line. Let's see if we got any props that we can use. We probably want to go with, bam, we have nothing in the last 5 to hit. Everything is going to be kind of iffy. Ooh, this is going to be risky if we take something. Oh, man. 21st hurdle points. Assists. Pasta still could get his, Vegas is 4th, and they're only giving up 26 shots on goal. Can he get 4 of those? That's a large percent of shots. No. I think again, I lean Vegas, but I don't like Vegas enough to take a 1.5. But I do like them to win, but I don't want to pay 275 on a money line, and I don't like any props. So if that's the case, I have nothing I can do except pass, but I would lean Vegas overall to win the game, if that helps any. So next. Last game, Carolina, San Jose, 345 Carolina on the road. That's a lot for a road team. 5.5. Man, we could get San Jose. If the numbers look decent, we might look at it. Let's see. Frederick is 216. He's looking like the beast we thought he was. And then 3 for Georgie, confirmed. So, yeah, goalie leaned heavily towards Carolina. Defense leans Carolina. Offense is kind of pushed. Nothing really stands out there. I'm not taking San Jose plus 2.5 against them. I'm just not. They're getting 3 goals a game. They are giving up 3.6. If their defense was better, maybe, but the fact that their defense is bad, I just can't. I can't do it. Let's look at the props. Anything, my God, everything's red. Everything's red. What? What? Okay. Man, what do we do with this one? I mean, Carolina clearly has everything on their side. They have the matchup here. They have the matchup here. They have the matchup here. Did we take Carolina 1.5? I mean, San Jose is at home. That's the only concerning thing. And they're 3-5-2. They've won 3 games. And even though they're playing like this, they're not playing terrible offensively. But that defense at Frederick is a beast too. So, you know what? Let's. Sometimes we might have to go for the dog. Let's look at the plus 2.5. Let's see what it does. Alt puck lines. It's +2.5 is -155. I might do it. They're a home team. Weird things happen at home. Let's take San Jose +2.5. I'm down for it. Let's do it. San Jose +2.5. Man, I have a lot of money lines today. I did not expect that today, but whatever. What can you do? So, we're done. That was a lot of games. Okay, we have one game for tomorrow. I don't know if I might make a video. I might make a short. I might just post the sheets. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. And Saturday, we have everybody playing again. And Sunday, we're back to like more of a basic few games a day. Love that. So, I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're playing. Let me know if I overlook something, because sometimes I miss things. There's a lot of games today. 14 is a lot. I'm not used to that. So other than that, like I said, I appreciate being here. And we'll see you tomorrow on Thursday. Nope, sorry. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm tired now. I'm tired. I need a break. We'll see you tomorrow on Friday, some way or another, for some more NHL for something. Peace.